Hello guys, what's going on? This is Anosuke, and this is episode 2 of Let's Play Brave Fencer Musashi. Now, I won't do this type of intro all the time, but we got a lot of exposition to get through and some explanation to do. So, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. But with that, let's go ahead and get this started.
Huh? Where is this place?
Sir Musashi, thou hast awakeneth.
Hey, geezer! Wait, have we met?
I'm Livers, the butler.
Who cares about that? Why am I here?
We foundeth thou sleeping, after thou defeated Thirst Quencher's abominable roboteth, so we broughteth thou to hither roometh.
Oh yeah, and that big imbecile with the cape! He kidnapped the princess! That loser! I let him get away! Hey, geezer, do I have to save the princess to go back to my world?
Thou art beeth correcteth. However, they willeth not sitteth around quietly. They willeth come hither for Lumina.
Something special about Lumina?
Indeedeth. Legendary brave fencer Musashi used Lumina, the sword of luminescence, to sealeth away the wizard of darkness. And when it absorbs all the 5 scrolls, earth, water, fire, wind, and sky, thou doth will inheriteth extraordinary powers.
The Sword of Luminescence, Lumina and the 5 Scrolls. No wonder they want them. So where can I get my hands on the 5 Scrolls?
If only our fortune teller, Sia Beverly, were here, she would know.
She ran off with some handsome dude, huh?
No, she was kidnapped.
What? So the princess is not the only one?
Well, actually, there were 40 people at All You Can Eat Palace. Now there are only 5 left. They've all been sealed within Bincho fields and scattered in all directions.
Bincho fields? What are they? Are they the Thirst Quencher Empire's doing?
Yes, I saw it myself. Everyone was sealed into large green diamonds and then just poof, vanished.
I can't believe it! So I guess one of them was the fortune teller, right? So that means I have to save not only the princess, but everyone else too!
Sir Musashi, I knew that thou would help with us. Thou mayest break Bincho fields easily with Lumina. Oh, and these will help thou.
And they give us 2 items. They give us the rescue list, which lets us keep track of how many people we need to rescue. And the sensor watch, which they'll explain how it works.
Wheneth that watch flashes red, a Bincho field doth nearby.
The people whom you save will help you on your journey. Good luck, Sir Musashi. Gridden Village is located at the foot of this castle. Please use it as your base.
Before thou goeth, thou should do some research in the castle's library.
Now, normally, if I were playing this by myself, I would skip the library and go straight to the game. But for the sake of the LP, we'll go hit the books and do some research.
I'll go hit the books then.
Good lucketh, Sir Musashi.
I forgot to mention it, but this room is yours, so use it as you wish. Please take care on your journey, sir.
Alright, so we're heading to the library to meet Scribe Shanky.
Oh, Sir Musashi, been waiting for you.
Who are you?
I'm Scribe Shanky. Well, you see, my job for now is to read these books for you. Come closer.
Alright, so Scrub Shanky's job is to read these big complicated books for us and put them into bite-sized pieces. Well, what I was originally going to do was just sum all these subjects up and then and just leave it at that. But I realized that, wait a minute, the game actually simplifies everything in these things. So I'm just going to put them up on the screen, and anybody who wants to read them, you can just go ahead and read them, pause the video and read them, whatever. But I will try to explain a little bit more in detail than the game will give. The legendary armor here will actually, there's 5 pieces of it, and each one of them gives different powers that we'll need to beat the game. The crests open up paths and actually increase the power of Lumina every time we grab them. The 5 scrolls are divided into Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Wind, and Sky, which are actually facets of something that Musashi wrote in real life. I might explain that later in another video. Lumina is the sword that we have right now that we use to beat the Dark Wizard. And Musashi is, well, it's us. Yeah, basically. Okay, Benchotite here. It is the end-all be-all energy source of this universe. We use it to keep ourselves alive. They use it in order to power machines and everything else. It is just the one energy source that absolutely nobody can do without. Bencholan is actually the raw form of Benchotite. It's normally liquid, but when it's exposed to air, it crystallizes. And as I said before, everybody uses it. It's indispensable for everyday life. But Bencholan, the raw form, is actually very toxic. We will be encountering some, and it will poison us. But apparently normal people in this universe can't even touch it or they'll die. I guess. The all-you-can-eat palace is, where the royal family stays. And it's on top of a cliff, so it's well protected from attack, except from people by the air, like the Thirstquencher Empire. Grillen Village is where we'll be going next, and we'll examine that in detail soon. But Steamwood is that machine. We'll see a lot of it, but it was built with the Thirstquencher Empire, not by or in accordance to a treaty with them. No, we built it with them as a partnership. That's actually very interesting. Hell's Valley, we'll go there soon. Well, not soon, but soon-ish. And the Island of Dragons, yes, we'll be going there too. Small place, that place. Let's read these 2 books here as well. Actually, we won't be able to do that quite yet because we need to rescue the librarian so she can translate these things. But the Empire book and the Shogi book are things that we actually really need to read because they contain information we will need to beat this game. So yeah, we'll do that at a later date. But for now, I think we're done reading here, so let's go ahead and back out and go visit some other people.
Oh, was that enough?
Yep, very.
Well then, you should go down to the village. Well, let's see. It's a shame that the gondola is broken. Oh, I know! Use both of your big swords!
Lumina and Fusion?
Oh, yes. You can go along the gondola's ropeway and glide down to the village.
This palace must be pretty high up on the mountain. I'll take your advice. Thanks.
Don't try this at home, kids. Seriously, that was literally the worst idea I've ever heard in gaming ever. But whatever. We're gonna go ahead and go to the palace visiting room in order to, see what's going on. And apparently we made that big hole at the gate. I don't know. I don't know what that hole is.
Why did thou cometh hither?
Well, we come here in order to visit anybody that we've rescued. The only people we can't visit here are the steward and the scribe. And when we rescue him, the guard. We will not be able to visit these guys here. But anyone else we can visit, they will come through that left door, talk to us for a little bit, interface with us, and then leave. Yeah, and that's how that works. Here's a clown. We like this clown. We will be visiting this clown again. maybe sometime later. But we need this clown. I just wanted to show off the clown. And as I said before, Scribe Shanky is in the library. We can't visit him here. This is a musician, Beef Clef. He's actually playing music right now. There are, I believe, 5 musicians in the game. I could just check and see, like, I don't know. But basically, we have to rescue all these people. There are 35 people we need to rescue, and that'll be it. Now, if we visit Stuart Ribson without saving anybody, he'll give us this message. But normally, he keeps track of how many people we've rescued so far. But that's all we really need.
Take care on your journey.
We're gonna go ahead and do some other things. Alright, so the sub-menu. I'm gonna go ahead and explain how the sub-menu works and everything. It's pretty awesome. See this big text bubble here? That lets us know exactly what we need to do next and what our current goal is. It's really nice. The sword menu that I have highlighted here is Lumina. Normally we would, for right now we don't have anything, so just we're using normal Lumina. This is a rescue list, and at any time we can actually see how many people we've rescued and how many people we need to rescue. If we wanted to, we can also scroll through a condensed view of the people we've actually already rescued or haven't rescued. All of this stuff along the bottom of the screen is our current status and everything. We'll explain that in detail once we get down to the village proper. But for right now, let's exit the menu and go down to the village. Oh, by the way, I don't think we have brakes on this thing. Yeah.
This is Grillin' Village? Let's see what I can find out. But first, I'm kinda hungry. Better eat before I starve. Come to think of it, I haven't had anything since... I better get some grub first.
Now, this upper part here is actually, Grillin' Village, the entrance to Grillin' Village. Over here is the gondola service, and we can use this to have a quick path to the castle from Twin Peak Mountain, which is right over, over there next to the building. Once we get back over there, there's not really much over there to be honest, but we will visit there sometime in the future. It's closed right now, so we can't really do much of anything. This is Twin Peak Mountain. We can't go there yet because this blockhead is blocking the entrance. And apparently, we have to have the mayor say so in order to go here. And he gives us a hint to let us know that there is a weather vane on top of his roof. And that's how we know. Up there on that cliff is the Steamwood Administrator, Boars. We can't actually climb this wall yet, so we can't go visit him. However, there is something over here.
Looks like animal dung. Wonder if something's nearby.
That marker is actually a very special one, and we'll keep an eye out on those to let us know exactly what a future thing is. But now it's time to explain something. Sharp-eyed people will actually notice that my green bar has been going down steadily. Now, Musashi actually needs to keep that relatively high, because if he lets it get down low, as I'll show by using stun, whole crap ton, he actually gets exhausted. Look at the face indicator on his on the lower right of the screen. Yeah, that red outline, not good. At this point, he can only really walk. He can't really dash or anything like that. He can attack very effectively, and all in all, it's not a good state to be in. This is the bakery here. We'll go in here in just a moment, but I'm just going to show you something. You see those words tired and 10% down in the middle of the screen there? You can actually get tired in this game. At some point in time, we will need to sleep. We can stave it off by using a certain item, but we don't want to do that. Because see here, I'm too tired to even swing my sword properly, and I only do about 25% damage, so we need to keep our BP up as high as possible.
Welcome! Are you new to this area?
Yeah, I'm Musashi. I'm staying at the palace.
Oh, how lucky! So, may I help you?
Yes, you can. This is Jam's Bakery. What we'll do here is we'll buy items that actually revive our BP meter. We'll buy some grillin' bread because it actually acts as a full heal for us right now. We'll buy another piece of bread because we'll need it later. We'll also buy some milk in order to revive some of our health as well. Because being zero exhausted will actually start draining health as well, and it's rather annoying. She also tells us after 5 days, bread and milk will spoil, so we better not waste food. Anything else? No, we're pretty much good. Alright, so here's the difference between being tired and exhausted and having no BP, and, you know, having a full meter. The items menu will actually allow us to manipulate our items here. So we'll use the milk here, and as you can see, I'm become slightly concerned of being dead exhausted. And after eating that bread, I'm back to normal. Yeah, we always want to keep that face, no matter how smug it looks. The armor here actually shows us what armor we have, which is none. The techniques show us what techniques we have, which are none. And the config screen allows us to, you know, change stuff about the game, which we don't need to do. Alright, so that's pretty much everything explained so far that I can explain. Oh, by the way, here's Mint.
Hi, I'm Mint. What's your name?
I'm Musashi. Why do you have a basket on your head?
It's not a basket, silly. It's a knight's helmet. Tim has a legendary helmet.
Hey, it's a little girl. That wants to be a knight. Well, ain't that progressive?
Yo, I'm Tim. My mom owns the grocery. Who the heck are you?
Damn.
I'm Musashi. Nice to meet you. Whoa, what a brat.
Little boys shouldn't be playing with swords. I'm gonna tell on you.
Sir, I am clearly older than you are. But let's go ahead and talk to Tim again.
Yo,
Oh, jeez. He's missing his dog. Aww. This shouldn't be important at all, but whatever.
hi.
Oh, so apparently Chappie is more than just Tim's dog. Okay. Anyway, let's go in here. This is the grocer.
Welcome! Haven't seen you before.
I'm Musashi. I'll be hanging around this town for a while.
Is that so? Have you met my son, Tim? And what do you need?
Okay, so this is a grocer, and we actually buy healing items from this person. Any day now, you want to thank you. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll buy an S revive, because this will actually revive us and give us a full heal on both HP and BP. We'll buy a couple of W gels because we really don't need a sneak drink right now. We don't have enough health for that to be, you know, a good investment. We'll also buy a mint because it keeps us from getting too tired. It heals it by 50%, but, you know, you can only heal so many mints. We'll buy a piece of cheese too because it actually gets better as it ages, so we'll want to keep one on hand at all times. So that's about it. We'll be back here soon to explain other things. Any day you want to leave now, Musashi. Talk to her though. Jin's been coming home late, I guess. We'll come again. Alright, now let's head over to the shop over here to the right. This is a toy shop. We can actually collect figurines here.
Hello.
And apparently this guy really likes action figures and tries to buy them before anyone else does. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Alright, so We can actually figure out what the name of the enemies are here if you buy their corresponding figurines. Right now we only have enough money for the B plant, so we'll just go ahead and pick that up right now. Eventually we're going to get that Musashi because he ends up being one of the most valuable figurines in the game. We'll come and visit this guy later. Alright, let's go and visit the appraisal shop. If you notice, the door is closed, meaning that meant I didn't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm kind of busy right now. It's kind of closed. Because there's one thing I forgot to mention. This game has a real-time clock, so shops will open and close depending on what time it is and on what day it is, too.
Oh, staying here by yourself?
Yeah, I'm Musashi. I'm on a journey.
How admirable for such a small child. You must be about the same age as my daughter Mint. Anyways, make yourself at home.
This is the inn. And Mint is this guy's daughter. And apparently she's been coming home late too. So I guess they're both looking for the dog. I don't know. What we'll do is we'll actually explore some of these options. What we can do is we can sleep here, we can save our game here, or we can chat with some of the patrons. Macho is currently guarding the entrance, and Wanda is, well, somewhere. We haven't met her yet, so you don't know who she is. But yeah, we can't actually talk with them. The rooms here will actually range between only letting us sleep and reviving our health, our BP, letting us sleep and reviving both our HP and BP, or just letting us have a nap. But it seems like this LP has gotten, well, not LP, but this episode has gotten a bit long and out of hand. So what I'll do is I'll just save the game and split it here. You guys can join me in part 2 in a little bit. So I'm Zonosuke, and I'll see you in a little bit.